No war on Iran. Protests erupt across several major U.S. cities after strikes on Iranian nuclear sites. Massive anti-war protests rocked several major U.S. cities on Sunday, with protesters carrying banners with slogans "Hands off Iran," "No use Israel war on Iran," and "Stop the war on Iran," after the United States struck 3 Iranian nuclear sites, which led to a major escalation in the Middle East crisis. Social media platform X was flooded with visuals of demonstrators taking to the streets, holding up banners and chanting anti-war slogans while appealing to President Donald Trump-led administration to stop supporting Israel. The protests were carried out on the streets of New York and other cities in response to Operation Midnight Hammer, in which the U.S. military bombed Iran's nuclear sites, namely Fordow, Natanz, and Esfahan. Also read: Trump announces U.S. strikes on 3 nuclear sites in Iran as tensions escalate. Fordow is gone. The protests were carried out in Boston, Chicago, at the iconic Times Square in New York City, and outside the White House in Washington, D.C. Massive anti-war, anti-Trump protests breaking out in New York and D.C. Pic.twitter.com's 2KCMBRSFZ Brian Krasenstein June 22, 2025 Happening now. Anti-war protesters have started to rally in front of the White House, calling for no war with Iran and an end to U.S. support to Israel. Pic.twitter.com and VH1 WOG Breakthrough News Beat Newsroom June 18, 2025 The protesters also raised slogans against Israel for initiating the conflict with Iran, along with their Gaza military operation. Follow Live. The major cities of the United States were already on high alert after airstrikes on Iran. Law enforcement agencies said that they have implemented additional patrols and taken precautions near cultural, diplomatic, and religious sites. Meanwhile, netizens reacting to the demonstrations asked if the protesters had permits. Do they have a permit to march in the street like that? If not, why is it tolerated? Asked one netizen. Do they have permits? Then arrest them. Charge them. Repeat, said another user. Nobody cares. Sad. Ignorant. Deviant. Amazing. Pre-printed signs carried by the unemployed. Where do they get the money to print all of those signs? Were some other comments. Swipe left for next video. We're tracking the situation unfolding in Iran. Out of an abundance of caution, we're deploying additional resources to religious, cultural, and diplomatic sites across NYC and coordinating with our federal partners. We'll continue to monitor for any potential impact to NYC. NYPD News June 22, 2025 The New York Police Department NYPD had earlier written on X that they are tracking the situation unfolding in Iran and additional resources have been deployed across the city out of an abundance of caution. Latest blogs.